Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is keeping well and safe in these continuing troubled times. I am back with a brand new video in a brand new setup. Uh, I've got a new sort of storage box slash seating area just underneath my window. I'm just uh, trying out to see how this works. Keeping the my laptop nice and steady with the camera. And as you can see, just behind me, well, at least the corner of it, my TV. So, what would usually be on this channel would be my Christmas update with the media that I got for Christmas. That that is what this video is going to be, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's actually going to be more of a winter update because we are now, this is the 4th week post Christmas, so it's not really right to call it a Christmas update. So what I have is stuff that I got early in December, Christmas Eve, Christmas itself, and post Christmas. So let's not waste any time and get straight on it. Starting with the two pickups that I got earlier in December. Um, these are both from discount shops, basically our equivalent of US Dollar Trees. The first title is a Blu-ray. This comes from One Below. I got both of these on the same day. This one from One Below I got before work. I'd actually added up a couple of days earlier um, as a Christmas film that it's on telly every year, and I never get around to watching it because it's mostly on early mornings, or it's on a day when I'm actually working. But as it turns out, I never got the chance to sit down and watch this. Um, this is a film that I watched years ago when I was younger. Is Santa Claus the movie on Blu-ray, and this is just £1. Um, it's from 1985, starring the late great Dudley Moore, another late great in Burgess Meredith from the 1960s Batman series, most notably is Mickey in the Rocky series, and John Lithgow from the Twilight Zone movie and Third Rock from the Sun. Um, so yeah, for a pound to come past this up, as I said, I didn't get around to watching it this year. It will be on the list to watch for Christmas 2021. As far as special features, as making of, trailers, a behind the scenes feature of a press conference, which I think is one of the scenes in the film, and deleted scenes. So happy to have that in the collection. The other title I got from a Poundland when I was leaving work. I popped in to get a drink. I like to have a browse at the media section to see if they've got anything new in. They haven't really been getting much in the way of Blu-rays, but they did get a few Christmas titles in November, December, and this was on my Amazon wish list for a long time. So when I spotted it for £1, I wasn't going to pass it up. and that is Christmas Time in South Park. And what this basically is a compilation DVD of 7 Christmas episodes, starting with the original one, Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, Merry Christmas Charlie Manson. I think it actually says what seasons they're from. Yeah, so Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh was from the first series, Merry Christmas Charlie Manson from season 2, Mr. Hanky's Christmas Classics from season 3, A Very Crappy Christmas from season 4, Red Sleigh Down from season 6, It's Christmas in Canada from season 7, and Woodland Critter Christmas from season 8. So, was very surprised to see it pop up in a pound shop, because Amazon was selling it for anywhere between £5 and £8. So to get it for £1, absolutely happy with that. Then we go on to Christmas Eve. I actually worked right up till Christmas Eve this year, despite being put into lockdown again late November, early December, and in fact I'm back in lockdown now for the time being. I worked up until last Tuesday. So Christmas Eve, I've been trying all week to spend some CX credit. I'd actually gone out the week before to finish off some Christmas shopping. I wasn't able to find anything then, but family did get 2 titles, and a £10 credit, so this made up the full £10. The first title is a Blu-ray. It's an 88 Films release. It's a comic book film that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and it is Swamp Thing. And this is based on the DC Comics DC Comic I can talk DC Comics character. It was written and directed by the late great Wes Craven, of course, more familiar for Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street. And it came on the back of Superman the movie, which came out in 1978. This came out in 1982. And it features a star cast. Who we got? Adrienne Barbeau, Ray Wise, David Hess, and Louis Jordan. And with being an 88 Films title, is got a good lineup of special features. So it features the full uncut and uncensored European cut of the film, which runs 93 minutes. It's a features optional subtitles, an audio commentary by Wes Craven, moderated by Sean Clark, a featurette on designing the look of the character called Swamp Screen, which is an interview with the production designer Rob Wilson King, an interview with Kim Newman about about the character called From Krug to Comics, how the mainstream shaped the radical genre voice, an original theatrical trailer, and it does have a reversible artwork. So take a look on the inside. Some really nice artwork on both discs. If I can turn them around. So DVD has similar artwork to the front cover, and then if I can spin, I might have to pop the Blu-ray out just to spin it. That's the Blu-ray artwork, which is the original cover. So happy to have that in the collection. It's another addition to my comic book film sort of side collection. And the other title I got, by the way, that was £6. This one was £4. It's another anime film for the collection. Complete blind buy. Don't know anything about this film, but it looks interesting. And the fact that it's won so many awards at film festivals sort of sold me. Is Giovanni's Island. Doesn't say what year this come out, but it's directed. It's Japanese titles Giovanni no Shima, directed by Mizuo Nishikubo. Doesn't have too many special features. Has a reversible cover, which I'll show you in just a sec. Digital art gallery, music clip, and 38-minute making of. If I just pop the cover open. So that is the disc art, and then that's the reversible cover, which doesn't have the film rating, the title, and the bit about the awards winning. So that is another anime for the collection. At some point, I'm going to, maybe while I have this time off, I'm going to sit down and marathon all the anime films in my collection. And then later on Christmas Eve, after I've finished work, I actually received a Christmas present. This was off two of my best friends. They pretty much got me onto anime. My friend Charlie in particular, she was really pushing me to getting into anime, and I talked about seeing this, and I was holding off buying it, and they were really pushing me to buy it. I decided to leave it because I wouldn't have had much time to go and pick it up, much less queue up for it. And then when we got out of work, they were stood outside waiting for me with a bag from a local comic book store, which had this in, and it completely blew me away. And what this is the Funko Pop Silver Age All Might figure from My Hero Academia, which is an anime series that they got me into, and All Might is my favourite character from from that series. This just looks a thing of beauty. It's a special edition one as well. So I'm really blown away that they went out and got me it. I just love the detail, and sort of got a metallic look to with his hair, his eyebrows, and the costume. So very happy to add that to my pop collection. Now we move on to the big day itself, Christmas Day. The first two things I'm going to show you that I got are a couple of books. The first one is a autobiography, a wrestling autobiography at that, from two guys who in the last few years have grown to be one of my favourite tag teams in the wrestling business. And I was curious to check this out because I've always been interested in seeing what life was like on the indie scene for wrestlers. So what this is again shot the Young Bucks Killing the Business, the official autobiography of Matt and Nick Jackson, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into reading this, seeing how they go from working backyards to the independent scene, places like PWG, Shikara, right through to working Ring of Honor, New Japan, and starting up All Elite Wrestling. So looking forward to that. And the other one, this is a bit of a heavy tome. This was actually a funny story behind this. Basically, my mum gets me to jot some ideas down of presents, because mums being mums, they never know what to get every year. And I'd actually put down the Masters of the Multiverse graphic novel, which it's basically a He-Man limited run story that was released by DC, which basically brought together the comic universe with Filmation, the action figures, the 2002 series, New Adventures, and the 87 movie. However, and rather incredibly, my good old mother got me this bad boy, the Masters of the Universe mini comics collection. Now this has been on my Amazon wish list. I've been holding off buying it for so long. I say that a lot because I do have a lot of books, movies, figures, and other stuff on Amazon. I just never seem to bite the bullet and drop the money. And this thing is just absolutely incredible. I'm already around 200 pages into it. What it basically is every mini comic that was released with the action figures. So that's the original toy line from the 1980s, the Princess of Power toy line, the New Adventures line, the 2002 toy line, right up to the Master of the Universe Classics toy line, and this is just it's a sensational read. Some of the artwork is just sensational. We'll just get a little look at it there. This is about halfway into the book. Yeah, there also features interviews with some of the people behind the comics. It's just an amazing read. Especially there's a couple of the early ones, the early comics that I read that were actually based on episodes from the Filmation cartoon, which is really interesting to see them translated to comic book form. So looking forward to getting more stuck into that. The the big thing I got for Christmas is kind of a 2-in-1 thing. I've been wanting to get into collecting 4Ks. I do have one 4K in my collection, which is one of my favourite films, The Dark Crystal. But didn't want to necessarily get a 4K player. But at the same time, I wanted to get back into some gaming, especially now we're in lockdown again. Just something to pass the time. So what I got was killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I get the Xbox One S, and it's been a really fun. Sort of gone back to setting up a whole new console, setting up accounts on it, and just getting back into my gaming. And of course, if you're gonna have games console, you've got to have the hardware to play on it. So the game I got with the bundle was FIFA 21, and this has been really good to play. It's been nice just getting back into the hang of button bashing, playing football games. I also got, as part of the bundle, a 3-month Ultimate Game Pass, which allows me to get online to play games, but it also allows me to download games. I actually have 2 games downloaded on the system. Excuse me. They being Madden 20, which is of the EA section, and Power Rangers Battle for the Grids, which is a really fun game. It's sort of a 3v3 beat 'em up on the lines of Marvel vs Capcom and Capcom vs SNK. So that's really fun. I can't necessarily sort of angle. If I can, you can just see it right there, tucked in place next to my Blu-ray player. Of course, I can't have a media player without having some media with it. I've got 5 titles in the collection, five more additions to the collection. The first 2 are my first titles from the Indicator line. which is Powerhouse Films label, kind of like Arrow, AT Films, them sort of titles. And the one is a blind buy, and one is a film I've been wanting for a while. I'll show the blind buy first. This is a thriller from 1961 called Night Tide. And it stars the late Dennis Hopper, who I don't really know too much of his early work. I only really know him for his roles in the ill-fated Super Mario Brothers movie and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. But the artwork sold me on it. I'm looking forward to just sitting down and checking out what the film's actually like. But it does have some special features on it. It's a brand new 4K restoration, original mono audio, an audio commentary with writer-director Curtis Harrington and Dennis Hopper from 1998. An audio commentary with writer and film programmer Tony Raines, which is a brand new one done last year. A 25-minute archival interview from 2018 with Curtis Harrington. Two episodes from David Delval's series devoted to cult cinematic figures in conversation, which is like a full, basically a two-part interview with Curtis Harrington from a show called Sinister Image. The original theatrical trailer, an image gallery, and new and improved subtitling. So looking forward to checking that one out. And the other indicator title, this is the one I was wanting the most. Been wanting to check this film out for years. Is Night of the Demon. This is from 1957, and what's really cool about this is that it has two different versions. It actually has four different versions of the film. The original, because there were two cuts of this film. One for European markets and one for the US market. Both both in the same length. Both in the same lengths, I should say. So what you what you get is on disc one is the original full-length pre-release version called Night of the Demon. But you also get the US reissue, which is called Curse of the Demon. Both of those 96 minutes long. Both presentations are in 2K restorations, high definition remaster presentations, original mono audio, an audio commentary with film historian Tony Earnshaw, who is the author of the book Beating the Devil, the making of Night of the Demon. And then this too is really loaded with features, because you get the shorter theatrical cuts, again with the two different titles. The original theatrical cut from the UK, which was titled Night of the Demon, and Curse of the Demon, which was the US title, and they both run at 82 minutes long. And again, high def remasters, and or original mono audio. It has a 20-minute documentary from 2007 called Speak of the Devil, The Making of Night of the Demon, featuring actress Peggy Cummings and production designer Ken Adam. A 23-minute video essay exploring different versions from 2018 called Clothing in 2. A rare archival video interview with producer Hal E. Chester that runs 51 minutes long. It's from 1996, called Hal E. Chester at the Manchester Festival of Fantastic Films. A 10-minute audio interview with actress Dana Andrews from 1972, which was conducted by film historian and preservationist Scott McQueen. The Devil's in the Detail featurette, which runs 36 minutes from 2018, in which Christopher Frayling discusses the film and Ken Adam. A 27-minute featurette from 2018 called Horrors Unseen, which is an interview with Chris Fujiwara, author of Jacques Tourneur, The Cinema of Nightfall. Another 21-minute featurette with Kim Newman called Sinister Signs. Another 2018 featurette which runs 19 minutes called Under the Spell, which is a personal appreciation by horror writer Ramsey Campbell. A featurette with Scott McQueen called The Devil Gets His Due from 2018, which runs 23 minutes long. Another 2018 featurette from called The Truth of Alchemy, which runs 22 minutes, which is a discussion of M.R. James by author Roger Clark. Again, another 2018 featurette, which runs 11 minutes long, called The Devil in Music, which is a spotlight by David Huckvale on the film's composer, Clifton Parker. And one final 2018 featurette which runs 10 minutes called A Note of Fear, which Scott McQueen discusses aspects of the film score. A 53-minute audio recording called Casting the Runes from 1984, which is Michael Hordern reading M.R. James' original story. A radio adaptation from 1947 called Escape Casting the Runes, which lasts 30 minutes. Original cut down home cinema presentation that was done for Super 8 in the Super 8 format, which runs 7 minutes long. Isolated music and effects track, which is basically the dialogue taken out the movie, it's just the music. The original theatrical trailer, an image gallery, and new and improved subtitling. So that second disc alone sells me on it. It's stacked to the gills, featurettes, the two cuts of the film, and all the other little bits like different versions of it. The next title is another anime film for the collection. This is another one I was looking at for a long time. It is from 2018. It's the by Studio Chizu Marai. This just looks a really lovely, heartwarming story. Directed by Mamoru Hosoda, I believe that's pronounced. Uh, doesn't say what special features are on this. But it was nominated for a Best Animated Feature Oscar, which sort of sells it really. Only runs 98 minutes, so it's pretty short. So I can't wait to sit down and watch that. The next title, you'll have to bear with me on the translation of this because it's actually a French release. But this is another one from my DC animated collection. I've never read the graphic novel this is based on, but I did want to check this movie version out, and that is Superman Red Sun. I really love the artwork. Kinda Soups in this image kinda looks like the Christopher Reeve version, which is really cool. And if you look on the back, it features the Red Sun version of Batman, also Wonder Woman. As I said, this is bizarrely a French release, so it's going to take a while to explain what the special features are. But what the story basically is, it's a DC Elseworlds tale, and it's basically a what if. What if Superman had landed in Moscow rather than on Smallville? It's a so as far as special features go, a featurette called Cold Red War. There's pages from the motion comic. A look at Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which I actually do have in the collection, and a two-part episode of the Justice League cartoon. It also has a DC showcase short called Phantom Stranger. So looking forward to sitting down and watching that. And the last title, this is another film that I've been wanting to check out for a while. By one of the greats of horror cinema, is a John Carpenter film. It's a brand new restoration of this film. I've never seen it before. It is Prince of Darkness. I just love these new artworks from Studio Canal. They've done the same kind of releases for Escape from New York and They Live. I could have got them in the collection, but this is the one I wanted the most. The story sounds really interesting, and I've seen clips of it. It looks a really good film. Stars Donald Pleasance, who had worked with Carpenter on Halloween back in 1978. This from 1987. Um, it has quite a few special features. Documentary called Malevolent, Unearthing John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. An interview with John Carpenter called Sympathy for the Devil. An episode of Horror's Hallowed Grounds with Sean Clark. An introduction by Carpenter. Scene analysis by Carpenter. Audio commentary with Carpenter and actor Peter Jason. Theatrical trailer, photo gallery, and radio spots. I'd say it's a 2-disc set, so you get the film on disc 1 and the extras on disc 2. And then the final pickup is one that I got with an Amazon voucher that I got for Christmas. I was looking for a new calendar for 2021. Last year I had the awesome Stranger Things Season 3 calendar. I didn't want to get as big a calendar this time. I've seen this was only £5 something. And being subject matter, I couldn't really pass up getting it. And it's the Star Wars mini calendar for 2021, which is based on images from The Empire Strikes Back, which is one of my favourite parts of the original, one of my favourite films. It's probably the favourite of the original trilogy. And I mean, the artwork alone, there's a full size, what they call a record size version, but just like the look of the mini calendar, amazing artwork on the front, and then each month is images from the film. So you've got the main 4 heroes there: Chewie, Han, Leia, and Luke. They've got the Dark Lord himself, Vader, the Millennium Falcon firing at the base, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, the original poster, which was actually reused for the 4K Steelbook that Xavi released last year. Han and Leia about to kiss. Vader, Lando, and Boba Fett. Chewie, everyone's favourite Wookiee. The AT-ATs. Luke and R2. And the famous lightsaber fight between Vader and Luke. So very happy to have that. That has been sitting pride of place on my wall. I actually took down my lenticular Batman and Robin picture to accommodate that. And that is that. As I come up to the 45-minute mark. So that is it for my winter update. I will be back with another video later this week, as I have a couple more pickups on the way from Amazon, which are due within the next couple of hours as I'm recording this. So I will show them off on my next video. And I will, while I'm off, try and do at least one video a week, maybe two, depending on what I can do. It won't be so much pickup videos unless I'm getting something from Amazon or eBay, but there will be some sort of collection video, maybe looking at a certain thing in the collection, like pop vinyls, or taking a certain part of the collection out and showing them off. So just keep an eye out. If you don't see a video pop up, then I obviously haven't had time to film one. But let me know in the comments below what you think of the films that I've shown off, whether you've seen them, what you thought of them. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will be back soon with another video. Until then, I've been the Blue Geek. This has been Blue Geek Reviews. Bye for now.